You're missing the point on that.
Steve, this is actually from Pro Football Talk 38 seconds ago. Source says this is real. 11 games, $5 million fine for Watson.
There we go.
11 games.
I got the odd number right.
Now, this comes from a weird guy with 12 followers that Pro Football quote tweeted and said, I'm hearing the same thing. Sources says this is real.
Then it's probably
11
legit.
games, $5 million.
Guys, guess what? 11 is the closest you can get to the halfway point from 17 and 6.
Yep. All right.
It is. I mean, it is.
I think most of us were thinking 12.
11 and a half would have been the halfway point between 6 and 17.
So the Houston thing is bogus because that's week 13.
So
if this is true,
again, can you put that up there, Mike? Because
only a $5 million fine.
This
apparently.
isn't. I think at this point it's not a rumor. Jason, when does rumor become a report? To me, source says this is real.
That's a report to me.
That is a report.
That's a report.
That is not a rumor. And because it's coming from Pro Football Talk,
who is this guy
guys,
that put this
I'm
out
banking on that being real.
Yeah, I take that.
Joseph.
You're not banking on it?
I am banking on that being 100%
Now, it
accurate.
came, like I said, it comes from a guy named Joseph Pastoris.
Yeah,
just said that.
but here's the thing.
Yeah.
Pro football.
No, I agree. I'm just saying the initial, because the guy has the full ruling. Do you want me to read you guys the full ruling?
Well, we don't know if that's legit though,
his
do we?
report, right?
No,
this is the tweet that was quote tweeted by Pro Football Talk, which includes. Okay,
put it up on. You probably
you won't be able to see it. It's tiny even on here. But this says. I can't. Hold on. Let me.
I got it. Deshaun Watson of the Cleveland Browns. If this is legit, I don't know. It looks legit.
Let me put the disclaimer. If this is legit.
Deshaun Watson of the Cleveland Browns is suspended without pay for the first 11 games of the 2022 regular season and fined $5 million for violations of the NFL's personal conduct policy. It was announced today, and it's on NFL letterhead. Again, I hope this is real. Florio's saying it's real.
Guys, in the past, guys have cut letterhead and put crap underneath
this.
And
Florio's saying
this
is real.
If it's 11 games, Game 12 is in Houston.
No, I thought that was 13.
No.
Oh, the 12th game, the 13th week?
Game
Mary
12
Kay retweeted Pro Football Talk right there.
You know what? I'm going with that as being legit.
But wait a minute.
I mean,
Game 12 is in Houston.
I know. It's outstanding.
Here we go. There's a little
so
more
that's
here.
where he gets to make
That's where he comes. His grand return in the NFL is that the Browns get Baker Mayfield in Week 1.
And do you buy for a second?
Watson
Do you buy
makes
for a
his
second now
return
that
in
this
Houston.
whole drama wasn't pre-scripted? That's almost impossible.
Hey guys, it is officially official. Josina tweeted it out.
All right,
her
11
own. It is
games.
officially official.
I'm gonna
News
use
for
it.
Watson.
Okay.
All right.
11 games, $5 million
right.
fine.
Now
the
we can
saga
pivot.
is over.
All right,
Now
so let's go.
Warm your shoulders
So
up.
where are the Browns in Week 12 when they go to Houston? What's their record?
Who's the quarterback?
Let's go with Brissett because that's what we know now today.
11 games is an awful lot.
It's a big stretch.
So let me read you
Whole lot
something.
of
That's
games.
true. It's week 13 he's back. Here's the additional games that Deshaun Watson misses from the initial
That's just where I was going with
Yeah,
it. Go.
the Bengals, the Ravens.
Ravens at the Ravens, Bengals at home, bye week, Dolphins. That's a
At
road.
Miami.
At Miami, at Buffalo, Tampa Bay at home. That is a real tough
Guys,
stretch
if
of
they
games
can come
there.
through that 6 and 5, I'd be stunned.
Hey, hold on.
I'd be
This
stunned
is-
if they can.
Does the bye week count? Or they
No,
that
no,
don't count as
it's
games?
11 games.
Yeah,
not
11
weeks.
games. So he comes back.
The worst team you're playing in those additional 5 games is Miami.
McNuggets,
That's the
can you
worst
go
team.
back
And
one
Miami's
for
an
me?
up-and-comer.
Right,
So
Miami's at least a decent team.
Could you go back and give me the rundown from week, I think 5 or week
We'll start
6?
from Week 1.
Yeah,
We'll
just
start
put
from
the
week
schedule
1.
up again.
Yeah.
I mean, we all agree that the first 4 games are the
Right.
easiest stretch of their schedule.
Right.
5
And
and
then-
6 he was already going to miss.
5 and 6 start to ramp up. And
Yeah,
boy,
right.
look at those 4
Jesus.
teams, guys.
Right. But
All
he
of
was going
those
to
are
miss
gonna
the
be-
first 6 already, so
Right,
we knew that.
I know.
So here's the ones at
Baltimore and
Baltimore.
Cincinnati, we were hopeful that he was going to be able to play
Right.
under Sue L. Robinson's verdict. But now he's out Baltimore. He's out Cincinnati. You can see them, honestly, guys, losing all 4 of those from 5 to 8. And then I don't know where the easy wins come before
There's none.
Houston.
The 5 additional games he's missing, 3 of them are on the road.
At
Miami, Buffalo, Baltimore.
And they're all
the
teams-
2 home games are Cincinnati and Tampa.
And they're all teams that are in the conversation now
Yes.
to be playoff teams.
I think it's
I mean, that's tough.
I think there's a
I think you gotta go
serious
get Garoppolo,
question.
guys.
That's what I said. The serious thought with Jimmy Garoppolo at this
Yep.
point. And I wouldn't have said this beforehand, but looking at those games, you got to have somebody give you a chance to win those games.
I mean, you're lucky if Brissett goes 2 and 3 in those last 5.